Hi, I'm Mindy Weinberg. In this episode of Infomercial, we'll be reviewing the Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series knife set. Now, in the infomercial for this product, Chef Tony makes slicing and dicing look like a piece of cake. Well, I bet a lot of you out there are wondering whether or not these knives are really as great as they seem, but more importantly, if they're worth your $39.95. First, let's take a look at the Miracle Blade multi-use knife, the all-purpose slicer. As you can see, I'm able to slice right through this pineapple with minimal effort. And check out what I can do to this apple. Now for the bread. Beautiful. Perfect slice of bread, just as advertised. The way this handle is recessed upwards is a nice feature. It allows me to cut all the way down to the cutting board without my hand having to actually touch the cutting board. Nice. And now, for comparison purposes, let's try slicing a tomato, first using the Miracle Blade all-purpose slicer, and then we'll compare it against a popular premium knife, the Henkel's 5-Star Blade. So I'm slicing this tomato with the Miracle Blade all-purpose slicer first. Not bad. Pretty effortless. Now for the Henkel's blade. Wow. Okay, the Miracle Blade did do a pretty good job, but I'm gonna have to say it wasn't as good as the Henkel's. On to frozen meats. Now, here's where Chef Tony's claims really did not follow through. He says with this all-purpose slicer, we should be able to cut through this frozen meat. But, as you can see, this doesn't really work as well as they advertise. I have to admit, this was a bit of a disappointment. We did find, however, that it cut just fine after defrosting the meat for about 20 minutes. But in my opinion, it's not all that hard to cut through partially defrosted meat. I'm actually wondering if this is how they did it in the infomercial. The Miracle Blade Rock and Chop is definitely the most unique knife in the set. As you can see, the blade is curved and has two different types of blade edges between the front and back. This feature allows you to use the same knife for slicing using the front edge or chopping using the back edge. As you can see, chopping this potato is effortless. Also, the slots on the side of the blade keep things from sticking to it, which is another nice feature. The Miracle Blade Chop and Scoop is a pretty fantastic knife as well, and the perfect complement to the Rock and Chop. I like how I'm able to chop this fresh parsley here, and then just scoop it up so easily and put it where I need it. It's almost like a spatula. And it's got this little control ball here that allows me to have a very secure handle on it, which I like very much. Now let's take a look at the Miracle Blade fillet knife. Now I'm going to try skinning this salmon here. As you can see, I'm able to do it, but it's definitely not as easy as Chef Tony makes it look in the infomercial. The paring knife is ideal for peeling fruits and vegetables. So what I'm going to do is just peel an apple to demonstrate. I have to say this is a very comfortable knife to hold. As you can see, it has a little groove over here where my finger is positioned. That's nice. I really do like this little knife. The Miracle Blade set also comes with standard shears and 4 steak knives. Nothing fancy, but certainly a nice added bonus to the set. Now that we've tested out the various blades, here's our overall impression. As far as the pros, the handles are extremely ergonomic and comfortable to hold. The whole set is dishwasher safe. The Rock and Chop blade was awesome, and don't forget the recessed handle on the all-purpose slicer, and last but not least, the price. The Miracle Blade sells for a heck of a lot less money than so many other knife sets out there, at only $39.95. As far as the cons, really, we were very disappointed that we couldn't cut through the frozen meat as advertised. Also, there is some room for debate as to how well the Miracle Blade stacks up next to other popular knife sets, but I will remind you again, you'd be paying a lot more money for some of those other sets. Bottom line, while there are more expensive blades on the market that may do somewhat of a better job, we definitely feel that the Miracle Blade has enough great uses and features to be well worth the asking price of $39.95. Thanks for checking out our review of the Miracle Blade 3 Perfection Series knife set, and be sure to check out our other product reviews on infomercial.com.